You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We kick off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with breaking news while you were sleeping. A fight leads to a shootout at an Atlanta bus station where police say 2 innocent bystanders were shot. This is new video from the scene on Forsyth Street in Southwest Atlanta. Police say the victims were taken to Grady Hospital and are expected to be okay. We're told police are looking for one suspect right now who may have gotten away in a burnt orange Dodge Avenger. Turning to a public safety concern in Cobb County this morning, a 7-year-old girl told police that a man tried to kidnap her, but she was able to get away. 11 Alive's Erica Murphy joining us this morning from the Cobb County Police Headquarters with more on this very scary story. Erica.
That's right, Aisha. And now police today are asking residents of Wendover Street and Camp Creek Drive to give them their doorbell camera footage so that they can find this kidnapping suspect. This little girl tells 11 Alive that her daughter, or her mom rather, tells 11 Alive that her daughter and a friend decided to go door to door over the weekend selling lemonade and to find more customers for their lemonade stand. At some point, the girls split up, and that's when one of them was snatched into a minivan by an unknown man. The girl says that she narrowly escaped because one of the doors was open and she ran to tell some nearby adults. Her mom says her daughter gave a very detailed description of that attacker. Now, police are saying that this is still a developing story. They're still investigating this case. Again, they're asking for any door cam footage that can help them to find the suspect. But the good news here is that that little girl is home with her parents. Back to you in studio.
Erica, thank you. Right now, Cobb County high school teacher charged with sexual assault is out of jail on bond. Here's what we know. Eric Taylor Butler was a teacher at Harrison High School in Kennesaw. This morning, we are still waiting for his mugshot, but we know he is charged with sexual assault by a teacher and solicitation of sodomy. Police say the victim is a 16-year-old student, and this has been going on since June. The Harrison High principal sent a message to parents saying the accusations are troubling and they are supporting the alleged victim in every way possible. More breaking news out of Cobb County, where there is an active investigation in a residential area. That's where we find our Ariana Moniz, who's been talking with police. Ariana, tell us, what have you learned so far?
Well, Aisha, when we got here on this scene, the police tell us that they're still processing what they're calling a crime scene. And I'm live here on Valleywood Drive. It's a neighborhood not far from Kennesaw and West Cobb. Take a look at this video. This is a closer look at the home police are really focusing on for their investigation. They tell me they got a call around 2:30 this morning about a home invasion at that home that you see right here in this video. Since we've been here, we've seen multiple police officers actually walk in the front yard of this home. We also see police walking around to neighbors as they piece together exactly what happened and why that person called them around 2:30 this morning. Now, if you do live in this area, if you're headed off to take your child to school, just be aware, police, they do have this street blocked off. They have this area blocked off. Since we've been here, we've seen a bus down the street try to pick up kids. So be aware if you're in this area. We will continue to stay here on the scene to continue to get information from police as they work through this investigation. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ariana. We're looking at a few clouds overhead right now. More will come in as we head through the afternoon today. Temperature-wise, we're in the 60s. Got some 50s out there as well. 57 degrees in McDonough, 57 also in Conyers. Covington, you're at 59 degrees. 58 over in Noonan, 56 in Chattahoochee Hills in South Fulton County. 56 also in Dallas and Paulding County. 55 in Temple, Northern Carroll County, 59 in Mapleton. We go over toward DeKalb, you're looking at 61, 64 degrees in downtown Atlanta. So that is the warm spot. So we got 50s and 60s, similar to what we have been starting off, but we won't have the crystal clear skies that we've had over the last couple of days. A few more clouds working into the area. We're going to see a mix of sun and clouds this afternoon with highs getting up to about 82 degrees this afternoon. So staying in those 80s despite the clouds that we'll have. Now notice the rain back off to the west of us. It is moving in our direction ahead of a front that's going to make its way into the area. That front will bring changes just in time for the weekend, but not a lot of rain. Even this area that we see right here is starting to shrink back just a little bit, and I think a lot of this will fall apart before it gets in here. Starting tonight, going into tomorrow, we'll have a threat for an isolated shower too. It's only a 20 to 30% chance, so most of us most of us will stay on the dry side. There's a better look at that front right there. That's going to be the game changer as we head into the weekend. High pressure still kind of dominating our skies, which is why that rain is going to fall apart. We've had the dry air over us, and that continues. It's going to take some time for it to saturate the upper levels before it gets down here to the surface. We need the rainfall, folks. We should be closer to 40 inches this time of year, but we've only had 33.5, so that puts us down about 5.5 inches so far for the year. So we need some rain. Not going to see it for tomorrow, which is our better chance for it. Notice how the rain falls apart, continuously falls apart tonight going into tomorrow morning. There'll be a few isolated showers around, mostly cloudy skies for much of us. That's what we're going to see. We'll hold on to the threat for the rain through the day on Friday. Friday night, as that front pushes through, clears out, we'll get the sunshine back in here for Saturday, and it will feel much cooler out there as far as the temperatures go for the weekend. Take a look. We have 82 today. Tomorrow looking at near 80 for a high temperature under mostly cloudy skies. 58-degree start on Saturday morning. We'll get up to 70, or at least near 70 for a high temperature on Saturday, and we'll have the sunshine around during the afternoon. Sunday, 47-degree start. We'll only make it to 68 for the high temperature, despite mostly sunny skies, and then we'll gradually warm it back up into those upper 70s as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. 10s on the barometer for now, could be 11s if the temperature holds at 78 degrees, which is where we should be for this time of year.
Big news this morning for first responders in Gwinnett County. The Board of Commissioners approved an 8% pay raise for fire, police, corrections, and other public safety staff. All other full-time employees will get a 5% raise. $8 million was earmarked to pay for this. Gwinnett County Police Chief James McClure says the pay raises puts his agency in the top third paying departments in Metro Atlanta.
This pay raise represents an investment in them. And so first and foremost, it's about keeping our talent in-house and continuing to provide the best services that we can to our citizens.
This pay raise is expected to generate more than 3,000 people applying for a job within the police department. New details on the city of South Fulton's plans to revitalize the community's pools after not having one since 2020. City Council approved $1 million for the construction of 2 brand new outdoor pools and another $1.5 million for a facelift of 2 already existing pools at Welcome All Park. The new pools will benefit seniors in the community, swim school programs, and with school-age kids on South Fulton's Swordfish swim team.
During the school years with traffic, and then them getting home, having to do homework, but also not having that availability to have access to a pool.
The hope is the Swordfish will be able to practice at Welcome All again in about 14 months. The 2 new pools will be built at Burdette Park and Cedar Grove. The next step is for City Council to select a contractor. Happening today, Governor Gov Kemp is hosting an inaugural Governor's Workforce Summit. He plans to provide an update to state leaders on Georgia's workforce and job creations. We're told he's going to make a major announcement. This is all happening at 9:30 this morning. We'll be there, of course, and bring you updates on 11 Alive News at noon. New this morning, it's cool out tomorrow and we are officially into fall, which means cold and flu season. It's here. This morning, a pediatrician tells us from the Cleveland Clinic Children's that getting vaccinated for the flu, it's important, especially for your kids. And while the vaccine is going to help protect you and your kids from the illnesses this fall the most, there are some other ways to stay safe too.
Getting your vaccine is probably most important, but washing your hands. Also staying home if you're feeling sick, avoiding being around sick people if you can, and making sure the surfaces are clean.
Now, doctors say it is safe for your kids to get that flu shot at the same time as other seasonal vaccines and to check with your pediatrician first. Some big news for those seasonal vaccines. Moderna's new flu vaccine that has a combination with the COVID vaccine that is making some progress. The vaccine is being tested right now. It will protect you from both COVID and the flu just with one shot. The next testing phase will involve giving that shot to a number of adults aged 50 and up later this year. Moderna said it is hoping to get approval of the combo shot by 2025. Hulu, Netflix, and Peacock recently announced they are raising the cost of some of their subscription plans. And right now, on average, some people are paying $219 a month on subscription services. So the point was to cut the cord on cable and pay less, but we got so many subscriptions, we're not doing that. Coming up on Today, tips to cut down on those monthly costs while still keeping your favorite apps and shows on tap. All new this morning, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets helped make one-class high school student's dream come true. Braden Warren is a Georgia Tech super fan, and his dream was to meet Tech's head coach of the football team, Brent Key, the starting quarterback, Haynes King, and even some Yellow Jacket cheerleaders. During a recruiting trip earlier this year, he had the chance to go for a visit, and they said they were surely going to have him back. Over the weekend, they made good on that. Braden got a tour of the team room. He was on the field during the warm-ups before Tech's game and got an autographed football. Braden used his communication device to say it was awesome. How about this? These ladies are on fire. The incredible streak continues. While you were sleeping, the United States women's gymnastics team made history in Belgium, clinching their 7th straight world championship title. A lot of that is thanks to this hero, Simone Biles, who led the team to victory.
I mean, I've been here for a very long time, so it's crazy that I just keep going year after year, but I'm really proud of the fight the team put together out there, especially having a teammate go down. It's not easy, but you saw the strength and the courage of our team to keep going and pushing it out.
The U.S. women's gymnastics team is now the first group to win 7 straight world titles, and Biles is the first gymnast in U.S. history to win 8 U.S. national all-around championships. On Friday, Biles will compete in the women's individual all-around final.
Well, we're looking at a cloudy afternoon. We have clouds moving into the area. We're going to see partly sunny skies by the time we get to noon. 76 degrees will be our temperature. We're going up to the 80s once again for highs, right around 82 degrees. Going to call that warm. That's a little bit above our average for this time of year. No rain coming out of those clouds at all. In fact, I think they'll even thicken up a little bit as we head toward the evening, down to 77 degrees by 6 o'clock tonight. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. 20% chance for rain, which means an isolated shower or two possible. We'll hold on to the threat through the day. Behind the front that moves through, temperatures will really start to cool off. Only 70 for a high on Saturday. Sunday, after a 47-degree start, 68 will be our high.
Your hands itching this morning? You might have some money coming because nobody won last night's Powerball jackpot. And the jackpot is now up to $1.4 billion with an estimated cash value of almost $644 million. What I like about this is that after tax number, that's starting to get more impressive because those taxes, no joke. All right, so the next drawing isn't until Saturday night at 11 p.m., so that pot is just going to keep on growing. Hey, today is World Teachers Day, and you've probably had that one teacher that changed your life, or maybe your kid currently has that teacher, whoever they are. Take some time to thank them today. Our educators truly make the world go round. Who's your teacher?
Miss McAloon, 7th grade. She opened up my imagination.
All right, for you?
Miss Jones, 6th grade.
Miss Jones, 6th grade. Miss Vanderson, 3rd grade. And then Miss Harrison, who actually lives in Atlanta now, all the way from Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah, 11th grade science. Shout out to her this morning.
There you go. And a little shout out to Miss Bardsley from 8th grade. She said I would never amount to anything.
Oh, I know she didn't, Miss Bardsley. Look at my boy now. Traffic expert. Have a good day, everybody.